Hey, so I was like editing my video and I realized that I had my retainer in because it was like night, and I kind of have a list with it a little bit, and I know I used to, and it was real profound, but nowadays I don't really hear it much. But like going back and recording myself, I can hear it a little bit. What I'm saying in the video isn't inaudible. Like you can still like understand what I'm saying, but some of it's kind of like wait what. So my bad for that. I'm gonna work on that in the future. And also, do have an articulation issue sometimes, so I need to work on articulating myself, especially my braces, because sometimes I slur my words. But yeah, so feel free to put on closed captions if that does you justice. Like I said, you can understand what I'm saying, like, you know what I'm saying, but some moments I might be like, because me, I knew what I was saying, because, like, I did the video, but, like, yeah, so, enjoy! Hey YouTube, welcome back to another video. So it's been a minute since I uploaded a video, but because I only upload my intro, and I was like figuring out things to do, and I've been had this like idea, but like I just haven't done it. I just been doing a lot of schoolwork and stuff, but now I'm back on my grind. I don't know, cause it's fine, you know. I like making little videos, make you feel like a little mini influencer. It's cool, but yeah. So as you can see in the title, today we're gonna be. Okay, location change. I decided to go into the little study room because I have a suite mate, and I was like gonna be talking about in the video, and I didn't want to be like unmindful. Like that's rude. Like I have a whole neighbor. But anyway, so what was I saying? Okay, so today we're gonna be reading Reddit AITA. Yeah, AITA story time. So that's basically, it stands for Am I the A-hole? You know, I don't want to get guys YouTube. I mean, I don't know, like, subscribe for it, but like, come on, like, you know, I don't want to get got. But basically, it's basically where stories where people tell you a story where they think they're like in the wrong. Most most of the time they're in the wrong, Loki. The ones I be seeing, I've been seeing it on my feed all the time. It'd be like podcasters reading them, and they're like really interesting. And I've always liked when YouTubers did like confession videos where they're like people, but I don't really have like a fan base. Also, I used to like I did like once or twice. I posted on my like Instagram for like my friends and stuff, people who I like follow. Are they like, hey y'all, like how y'all doing? Like polls, and they don't even answer that. So imagine if I'm like, ooh, tell me your confessions. It'll just be like empty. Are y'all making a So I decided to get random people on the internet's confessions, and I can say their names because I don't know these people, and these are public things. But yeah, so I'm really excited. The way I'm gonna read them, I'm just gonna, well, before I'm gonna read the title, and before I'm gonna give you like whether I think they're the a-hole or not, and then I'm gonna read the story and see if they actually are. So let's dive in.
Rich bitch, really living life without no rules. No, nigga.
I don't know if anybody was wondering, but I am wearing this blanket because for some reason in this video it's really cold. But I'm not complaining because I love the cold. Like, people be saying I hate when the room is cold and stuff. They rather be warm. No, I love when the room is cold. Like, I just like cold weather in general. I wear my little blanket. We always have the room is set up. It's like a study room. People come in here and study. But no one's doing it now because it's like 1 o'clock in the morning. And like, you can see me through the hall. So hopefully nobody like walk past and be like, what is she doing? And if I am, I don't care. Like, I'm not doing nothing disturbing. I'm just sitting here chilling.
Got it.
Okay, so the first one is titled, Am I the A-hole for giving my pregnant girlfriend an ultimatum? Before I read this, you know, usually when it comes to couples arguments, I usually side with the women most of the time. Because usually most of the time they're right. This one, I don't, like I said, I don't know the story yet. I haven't read it. But low-key, it's looking like he's wrong. Because pregnant women, they go through like a lot of emotion and stuff. And I don't know, it depends on what the ultimatum is, because I hate when people give people ultimatums, because it's like backs them into the corner and it's so pressuring. I'm like, bro, but hey, we don't know if she can be let off yet, so we finna see. He says, one, I'm fully aware that Jen has raging hormones. I'm assuming Jen's like the girlfriend. Trust me, I was dealing with a lot more than her on searching for my phone constantly. What? Oh, because she was searching for his phone. You compare me pregnant to her searching through your phone? Okay, let me be unbiased. I have been doing individual counseling for 6 years. I want to do couples counseling and Jen to do individual counseling. Ooh, okay, so we're gonna read. Here we go. My girlfriend Jen and I have been together for 4 years. Back in April, two great things happened. We found out Jen was pregnant, and I closed on a house for us to move into. Okay, money moves. Our family and friends know about the pregnancy, including Jen's best childhood friend, Amanda. I will admit, I never liked the dynamic between Amanda and Jen, but it did not really affect our relationship since Amanda lived across the country. Okay, don't you not liking her best friend? After finding out about the pregnancy, Amanda decided to move back home. We live in Jen and Amanda's hometown. Amanda has been back since late May, and all hell has broken loose. Jen has always felt a little self-conscious in our relationship. I work construction and do personal training. She feels intimidated by small girls, but I have no idea. But I have no idea why. I guess he meant why. I have no idea why. She is fine AF woman with amazing curves. Okay, hype up your girl. Also, she's insecure. Is she insecure because she's pregnant or she's insecure in general? I don't know. He said she's always been like that, so she's just like insecure. Okay. Amanda has done nothing but played into Jake's insecurities and anxieties since being back home. Jen and I have never been the tracking location couple or looking through phones couple. We always considered that a red flag in the relationship. Amanda has convinced Jen that she needs to start doing that. So, she has been looking through my phone on a regular and finding nothing. Oh, I can see where this is going. Amanda, why are you being messy? You know the girl is insecure. Okay, whatever. I have communicated my hurt and frustration and that I think she needs to distance herself from Amanda. Okay. She kept rebuffing my concerns. About 2 weeks ago, Jen again asked to look through my phone. I told her no uncertain. About 2 weeks ago, Jen asked to look through my phone. I told her in no uncertain terms that this will be the last time she looks through my phone. If she again sees nothing suspicious, then she needs to agree to go to counseling and distance herself from Amanda. Oh, so that's the ultimatum. If she don't see nothing on that phone, then she needs to go to counseling. Okay. She agreed, looked through my phone, and found nothing suspicious. But she soon relented on her promise to do counseling and distance herself from Amanda. Ooh, I read that wrong. But oh my god, that's how you spell. I've never seen that word in real life. Yeah, I promise I'm not slow. But it says she soon reneged on her promise to do counseling and distances herself from Amanda. Ooh, no. Jen, girl, I decided to move out. Oh, dang, that quick. I decided to move out. We are currently on a month-to-month lease in an apartment until renovations get done on the house I bought. I am staying with a friend until the house is ready and then I will move in alone. Jen has asked me to reconsider. I refuse. She will likely need to move in with her mother, which is not ideal given the limited space, which I feel terrible about for my child and my the a-hole. Okay. So, if I'm getting the gist of this story, she was like looking through his phone and stuff and like invading his like privacy, and that's something they've never done because her friend Amanda hyped her head up and was like, girl, I don't know, like he might be doing something. And so he was like, okay, fine, if you look through my phone and you don't find nothing, you gotta go to counseling. And she was like, okay, bad. She looked through that phone, found nothing. And she was like, I'm not going to counseling. See, yeah, she was in the wrong for that, low-key. Like, girl, just go to counseling. It can't be that bad. Also, you promised to. Now you break your promises. But him moving out and refusing to like work things out, I feel like I understand why he did it, but I feel like he shouldn't have. Like, you're about to have a baby, like, I understand that. Like, Amanda is moving weird. She lucky probably want him, but and Janet's easily influenced, with this bad. But I don't know, like, women do act different when they're pregnant. Also, yeah, I don't think you should have ended it so easily. Like, the baby not even here yet. Like, I understand what she means. Like, yes, she reneged on her promise. Girl, you should have done that. Like, girl, you said you was gonna go to counsel if you found nothing on that phone, and you didn't. So I don't understand why she's doing that. But do I think he's the a-hole? No. Do I think he should at least try to work on things, such as to have a baby on the way? Yes. See, if this was like a regular relationship and he left her because she was looking through his phone for no reason because her friend hyped him up, then I'll be like, oh no, he's right. Like, girl, he needs to leave her. Like, she's doing too much. But yeah. Yeah, no, you're not the a-hole. You're not the a-hole king. Okay, so this next one is called Am I the A-hole for not paying for something I ordered and walking out? No, okay, I'm giving it a benefit of a doubt, which, like, I don't know, that should be obvious, like, yes, like, you ordered something, pay for it, like, what? But we're gonna get into the story. Okay, so here we go. So yesterday was my friend Lily's 21st birthday. She just turned 21 and wanted a birthday party at a fancy dinner restaurant. Me and 4 of the girls were in attendance. All of my friends drink aside from me. I'm not a drinker, have never been one, and will never will be. That's real. Alcohol is like low-key nasty. Me and my friends get seated down and Lily, all happy, suggests me to buy an alcoholic beverage. I refused and the rest of my friends decided to chime in and tells me to get one. Once again, I refuse. They know I don't drink and how I feel about it, but basically they're begging me to get a drink and keep going on for about 5 minutes. Girl, she said she don't want one, like, whatever. Even sent the waiter away because I hadn't agreed yet. I'm not good under pressure, especially when multiple people are telling me to do something. I eventually said yes, though, because they kept begging. Lily even suggested a drink and said it's for beginners, whatever that means. I told them I didn't want it and that I know I won't like it. They said I will. The drink came and as I stated, I didn't like it. One sip and I wanted it gone. They told me to keep trying it, but I refused and luckily they dropped it. Anyways, the bill came and I separated the meal that I got from the drink. They all asked me why I did that, as I should be buying the drink. I said I wasn't buying it since I didn't willingly get it. Okay, let me wait. They begged me to get it knowing I didn't want it. Lily said I could have said no. I did, many times at that. Oh, whack Lily. They kept going back and forth with me on it, and eventually I just got up and walked out the restaurant. I sent the money for my meal to Lily and stated that if she or no one else was going to buy the drink, then they should have begged me to get it. She felt that wrong. My husband stated that I wasn't in the wrong and that I should distance myself from them. However, the text messages from for all 4 of them haven't stopped. Okay. I'm gonna say no. You're not the a-hole. Yeah. I mean, you stated multiple times that you don't drink. When your friends said, get one, you said, no, girl, no. Like, I don't want one. And they kept going on. You kept saying no. They obviously know you didn't want one. So, you put it on their tab because they were the ones, like, begging you to get it. And it looks like you didn't even drink it. They told me you keep trying. Yeah, it looks like you didn't even drink it. It said you took 1 sip. Now, I don't think you're the a-hole for walking out. They were irritating you, knowing that you don't drink. Now, your husband saying distance yourself from them. I honestly, yeah. I wouldn't say cut them off, but maybe, like, not distance yourself, but maybe just, like, don't go out with them, I guess. Because, like, They do a lot when they get that liquor in them. But I feel like y'all can still be friends when y'all like sober. It don't seem like they're that bad of a friend group. It just seems like when they drink, they get irritated. So yeah. But no, I'm not. I'm gonna say you're not the a-hole. Yeah, you didn't want the drink. They basically forced you to have it, and yeah, you didn't pay for it. Y'all doing over this over one drink? I know drinks are a little pricey, but like, come on, y'all. Like, somebody can pay for it. Like, come on, Lily. Like, y'all, my like sweet mate kept like walking back and forth. He kept like staring at me. I hope I don't look weird or nothing. Like, what am I doing? I'm just sitting here chilling. Y'all, like, I keep trying to find ones where it kind of seems like they are the a-hole, but I can't, like, I don't know. That is one says, I'm the a-hole for refusing to lie to my boyfriend's friends and family about my job. Like, that seems like he just ashamed of her. Like, none of these are, like, tea. I'm gonna come back. Okay, so this next one, it seems pretty interesting. It says, am I the a-hole for yelling at my deaf cousin for video chatting with my ex? First off, why are you yelling at them if they're deaf? Like, they can't hear you. Like, that's so, like, what? But for FaceTime my ex, well, I don't know. What are you finna see? Like, what? So he's 27, and his cousin is 17. Oh, you're almost pushing 30, and he's not even 20. Oh, yeah, you're the a-hole, because what? Okay, so my cousin is deaf and uses sign language. He's planning on going to uni in September. Ooh, uni? That's like university, right? Ooh, they must be like overseas. Yeah, I think that's like England. That's the. But anyways, he's planning on going to uni in September and is in the process of applying for student loans. Real? My aunt and uncle are helping him with the forms and stuff, but he's insisting on making the phone calls himself so he can be independent. Okay, cuzzo. For this, he uses a video relay service where he will have a sign language interpreter on video call, signing to him and speaking verbally to whoever's on the phone. I was at their house and walked into the room to see him on the video chat with my ex-girlfriend. She's 26, who I broke up with back in 2013. She's 26 and your cousin's 17? Okay. I love this girl and I was determined to marry her until I saw some messages on her phone that indicated that she was being unfaithful. The betrayal was incredibly traumatizing to me and I've never brought myself to date since. I lost it. I marched over there and screamed into the camera that she had some nerve showing her face in my family again after everything she did. I was furious at her sheer nerve to start flirting with my cousin of all people and wondering why the age she wasn't done torturing me 7 years later. Oh, you wanna okay, wait, let me wait. I turned on my cousin who was angrily signing at me. I don't sign. Before my aunt came in asking what the age was going on, I asked him, was he playing? I asked him what was he playing at, and he said he was trying to sort out something with student finance. I guess in the 7 to 8 years since we broke up, my ex had learned to sign and gotten a job as an interpreter, but I still think it's inappropriate for her to be insisting with a cousin. I asked him why he would accept her help, and he said he didn't remember who she was and called and randomly assigned. I couldn't believe he forgot who she was, and I'm certain she was flirting to get at me. My aunt told me to leave and not come back until I calmed down and apologized. I think my reaction, while emotionally driven, was justified. Am I the a-hole? Bro, what? Oh my gosh. Okay, so yeah, I was right. You are. Okay, so I was confused. I was like, what? Because when I heard the ages, I was like, whoa. But they weren't flirting. He needed a sign language interpreter, and that was her job. Like, it's a small world. Coincidence that she's talking to your cousin. Like, bro, what? There's no way you just went off on your cousin for talking to an interpreter. He needs an interpreter. He's deaf. Like, what? And I've been seeing the comments and stuff, but I haven't really been reading them because my commentary is just like I'm recording. But I saw the comments, he's arguing with somebody who's like, yeah, I get it. Women and disabled people can never be in the wrong. Like, oof, first off, oof, that's where you got me. First off, you got me throughout this whole story. That's really, really dumb. First off, they weren't even flirting. And you assume because she was talking to your cousin that she was flirting with him because y'all are cousins? Mind you, you broke up 7 years ago. She probably moved on. I'm guaranteed she moved on. She's just doing her job. She's interpreting for your cousin. He needs to interpret to get into school. And you up here going off on him and you don't even sign. So you really just like spewing hot air. Like, bro, what? He says he feel like I was justified. For what? First off, they weren't even flirting. One. Second off, y'all did it 7 years ago. Even if they were a couple, like, well, first of all, they shouldn't be a couple because they're the age range. But the age range don't matter because they're not even a thing. Like, they weren't even dating. He needed an interpreter. Like, what? Like, that's so crazy. So, bro, like, that's, you have to be so narcissistic. Talk about, oh yeah, she was trying to get back at me for talking to my cousin.
Oh, who is you?
Like, what? Getting back at you? First off, if you assume she cheated, why would she get back at you if she was the one who cheated? You cheated. If you cheated and she was trying to get back at you, I was like, okay. But even then, 7 years later, like, for what, a high school relationship? No. You know, this was in college because he's 27. And mind you, you're pushing 30 going up on your 17-year-old cousin because he's talking to the interpreter and she so happens to be your ex-girlfriend. But no, he was 20 when they broke up. Like, it's been 7 years. If you don't get over this, that's so crazy. He really went off on him because he assumed they were flirting. And even if they were, like, yeah, he's the a-hole. He's the a-hole. Okay, so I think this is gonna be my last one, but this one's called Am I the A-hole for not calling my oldest daughter a princess? So I'm assuming this is the man. This is the man. I'm gonna say no because I'm gonna say yes. I don't think. Okay, so like I know men like to call their daughters princess. So that's fine. Yeah, I'm gonna say yes because like it don't matter how old she is. Like princess, that's your daughter. Like I don't think it's like no age limit. I feel like if you're grown to call her princess, I've been feeling like that. That's embarrassing. But I feel like it's fine. Like there's nothing wrong with that. But we finna see. Okay, so he is 37. Okay. So I have 3 daughters, ages 15, 16, and 5. We'll call my 15-year-old Taylor. Well, that's my last name. I had Taylor with my college girlfriend. We broke up when Taylor was just a baby under a year old. We co-parented well together. Now that Taylor's older, she comes here when she wants, but primarily stays with her mom since she's closer to school and friends. I got married to my now wife 8 years ago. We have 2 daughters together. Taylor has always gone along great with my wife and her little sisters. Me, my wife, and all 3 girls went to Disney World for a few days. Taylor has always been a huge Bella fan. Belle. Belle is, the Beast one? That's the girl with the yellow dress? Okay. She's always been a huge Belle fan. First day at Disney, I had some work to do, so I got up early and got ready and went to the lobby while the girls got ready. When I went back up to the room, my youngest 2 were dressed in princess dresses and crowns, while my oldest had on a very, what I would call, Belle-themed outfit. When I saw the younger 2, I said, "You 2 look like princesses." My youngest asked, "What about Taylor?" Taylor in the last few years have been over the cute pet names. So I said, "I think Taylor's a little too old to be a princess, but she's very pretty." Dang. She's only 15. You don't have to whack her like that.
Just found out I'm chopped and also unk, so.
Okay, well, whatever. Taylor said thanks, but sounded a little off. I didn't think anything of it. We had a good day. Taylor was distant with me, but having fun with my wife and her sisters. I figured I would ask her when we got back to the hotel. Well, I got a long, angry text from my ex-wife saying Taylor had texted her that I called her sister the princess, but not her, and said she was too old to be a princess, and that really hurt her feelings, I guess. Who guess? Obviously that hurt her feelings. You even said she was a little off, whatever. I reminded my ex that Taylor has hated cute pet names for years now. My ex said considering we're at Disney and Taylor's in a Belle-themed outfit, I should have thought that she might have wanted to be a princess for the day. My ex said I was being an oblivious a-hole. I tried talking to Taylor, but she doesn't want to talk to me about it, and she hasn't talked to me much. Ooh. My wife thinks I could have handled the situation better and made it up to Taylor. I don't think some of my teenage daughter wouldn't want to be a princess and being an a-hole. Okay. So, I'm gonna say yes. You are the a-hole. Only because, like, okay, I get where he's coming from a little bit. Like, I get it because he said she don't like pet names. That's fine. But I feel like in this situation, they're literally all just as princesses. I mean, she don't have no princess dress on, but you even said it's a princess themed outfit. So, she was like, the little girl was saying, oh, what about Taylor? You could have said, oh, yes, look at my princess. Like, you say, oh, she too old for that. Like, oh. Because obviously she planned the outfit to look like a princess. You yourself said her favorite princess is Belle. So, like, I feel like the reason Taylor was mad because it's her and two little girls. So she was the only like teenager there. So they were catering more towards little girls more than her, which, you know, I'm not gonna say she was probably upset about, but like at the same time, you know, y'all are co-parenting. So you're with your sisters and their mom, and you kind of feel like alone in a sense. So, you know, it's just, you feel like it's you and your dad to a certain extent. So I can understand why you would be mad, like, oh, you call them princesses but not me because I'm too old. And before I read the story, I was thinking she's like grown. She's only 15. Like, you talk about she's too old for that. Like, girl, you're gonna call her a princess. Like, and I understand she was like cute names. You're not calling her like Cupcake or nothing. You're calling her a princess. Like, I feel like, yeah. Like, I get why she mad. Like, cause it's really the situation it was in. Like, they're like, oh, we're all princesses. Oh, like, oh, look at my two little princesses. Oh, thanks, Dad. Like, what about Taylor? Oh, she's too grown for that. Like, oh my god. Alright, y'all. So that was my last story. This was fun. These little stories are interesting. Yeah, so this is my first like official video actually doing something, so, you know, give it up for me. But yeah, so I've been focused on school a lot because, you know, I don't want to fail. Like, I'm trying to get my degree, but I wasn't gonna take this YouTube thing like serious. I was thinking of it like a fun hobby because I don't see myself in the future being an influencer. But however this goes, let's have it go. So I'm gonna just, you know, I'm gonna just make these for fun. I don't have a schedule or anything, so. But I don't know what I'm gonna do for my next video. You know, ideas be coming to me, so I'll be like switching up. And I'm thinking of doing like a story time, because I have some interesting stories in the past, you know. I lived a life. Well, I'm still living. Like, I'm not even 20. Like, let me not say like I'm gonna kick the bucket. But this is really fun. I really like this video. So yeah, so that's gonna be it. I hope you like these videos. You know, if you're watching this right now, leave a little comment, like, tell me what you think about some of these opinions, because y'all can have different opinions and I love a good debate. So like, if y'all think differently, you know, I'm just fine. But yeah, make sure I follow all my social medias in the description below. Like and subscribe, and I'll see y'all on the next one. See ya.